It's loud.
That story this morning with a question for our guest. How many of you young shoppers, raise your hands, how many of you young shoppers have actually shopped at Foot Locker? And there's the problem. Anyways, moving on to our next story this morning. We were talking about Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts of Oregon and Southwest Washington, well represented with this collection of Girl Scouts this morning in the Sunrise Studio. Of course, we're talking about the ongoing cookie sales. You may have had a Girl Scout or two knock on your door in recent weeks, selling cookies door to door. And now they're set up all across the area, a lot of times in front of local grocery stores, selling those very same cookies. I got to tell you, I'm very excited about the idea that this box may have a bunch of cookies in it. Does this box have a lot of cookies in it? What? Oh, it's just a prop. It's just a prop. So hold tight here, Girl Scouts. I have some more questions for you, but I'm going to come over to your leader, the CEO of Girl Scouts of Oregon and Southwest Washington, Shannon Evers. Shannon, two questions for you. A lot of people wonder, what is this money actually going towards when I buy these Girl Scout cookies?
So all of the money stays locally to support girls in our area. So the money goes to support troop activities, so for the girls to be able to plan the activities for the entire year. We also, everything from STEM activities to supporting our local community and making donations all across the state of Oregon. We also use the money as the council to invest it back in girls and make sure that they have what they need to go to camp, financial assistance, supports all sorts of fun activities for them so they can become the next our future generation of leaders.
Follow-up question. Do you feel like you're getting the support you need?
Yes.
Excellent. It's working. Next question, real quick. I know that volunteerism is very important to Girl Scouts. Can you talk about the need for volunteers?
We can't do our job without the support of volunteers. If you want to make an impact in a girl's life and change it for the better, Girl Scouts is the place to be.
All right, so here's the deal. Not only do we have the Girl Scout cookies on the table this morning, we also have a dessert made with Girl Scout cookies. These are Thin Mint Brownies. Rod Hill, come on over here.
Yes, here.
But don't grab a brownie just yet. We got to make room for the Rodney. So squeeze on in here, Rod.
I'm a professional taster, in case you girls didn't know.
All right, so here's how it's going to work. I need a volunteer. Raise your hand if you're willing to be on TV this morning.
Wow.
I mean, look at the camera. Now, how am I going to say no to those eyes, right? You want to be on TV, you're going to be on TV. But here's the deal. Let's have everyone spread that way. And Rod, you and I will spread this way. We're going to clear up that board. Okay, step this way. Step this way with me. Right. I want you, without looking at that board, we're going to put it up there. We're going to put the Girl Scout promise behind me. But I don't want you to look. I want to see if you can recite word for word the Girl Scout promise. If you get it right, Rodney gets a brownie. You ready for this?
No pressure.
All right. It was up. We have that on the board there. Okay, there it is. Okay, it's up on the screen. Don't look. Tell me the Girl Scout promise, please.
On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
I believe you just nailed it word for word. Yay! Word for word. Could you do it twice? Do it again.
On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
I mean, that was awesome. That was awesome. And look at this. Rodney gets a brownie.
I do. I have to go do weather right now, though.
Grab a brownie and then go.
Wow. Are these, wait a minute, these aren't cookies. These are brownies. Are these for sale, too, or somebody just made brownies?
I established they were
Oh,
brownies.
they're made with
at the
cookies?
I said Thin Mint Brownies from the get-go, Rodney.
So these are, really? All right.
Hey, more Girl Scouts coming up next hour, my friend. And now to the headline we're most excited about this morning. Girl Scout cookie sales are happening in the area right now. And with that in mind, we bring in these local Girl Scouts and the CEO of Girl Scouts of Oregon and Southwest Washington. She is Shannon Evers. Now, girls, I have some questions for all of you as well, but I start with you, Shannon. Last hour, we talked about how cookie sales benefit the Girl Scouts. You said one of those ways was camp. I want to know more about camp, please.
Well, there's nothing more fun than getting outdoors. So our camps provide girls with opportunities to make new friends, do high adventure from rock climbing and swimming and canoeing, and having leadership opportunities. So there's tons to do.
Not that I don't trust you, but do you concur? Do all those things happen at camp?
Yes.
All right. Excellent work this morning. Second question real quick. Volunteerism, so important to the Girl Scouts mission. What are some volunteer opportunities that people can sign up for?
People often think of troop leaders because we need troop leaders. these girls wouldn't have the opportunities without them. But we also need volunteers to help train the adults and work with girls on special projects. So whether you have an hour a month or an hour a year, we have plenty of opportunities to volunteer.
Have you been watching our weatherman this morning?
Yes.
Do you think he would make for a good troop leader?
No.
All we're giving, now listen, don't question the answers. Just know that we're only delivering truth this morning, okay? Okay? Last hour, if you're watching, this young Girl Scout, are you a brownie?
Yes.
See, the brown vest gave it away. This young brownie delivered the Girl Scout promise perfectly. It was wonderful TV. I give you another high five for that. But now I need to get all these other Girl Scouts into the mix. So I'm going to start with you, and I'm going to ask you, this dessert that was brought to the studio today is what exactly? Can you tell me the name of that dessert right there?
It's a s'mores-inspired cupcake.
S'mores-inspired cupcake. Would you be able to tell me some of the ingredients in that s'mores-inspired? Now, I need you to look at the camera because this is the best part of the TV segment right there. What are some ingredients in that cupcake?
Graham crackers, marshmallows, and chocolate.
Nailed it. Okay, now I got to come over to this group. They're getting the hard questions. We're going to slide out. We're going to kind of open up this big board. So I'm going to have you guys slide this way a little bit. I'm going to bring you over one at a time because what we're going to talk about next are the 5 life lessons. The 5 life lessons that are learned through Girl Scout cookie sales. Girl Scout number 1, come on over here. I need you stand right next to me. We have to keep that board clear. Okay. 1 life lesson taught through Girl Scout cookie sales.
Goal setting.
Goal setting. Can we see goal setting on the board? Oh, look at that. You're right. 1 for 1. You want to be next? Come on over here. A 2nd life lesson learned by Girl Scout cookie sales.
Decision making.
Oh, decision making. Do we have decision making? Yes, we do. Our director, by the way, is very fast with these answers. He doesn't know the order that they're coming in. Do you want to be next? Rod, you may remember this one. Okay, come over here so we're not blocking the board. 1 more life lesson.
Money management.
Money management. Money, 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 money. It's on the board. Look at that. It's behind you there. Wow. Okay, you're up. Now, she's got the hardest job. She's got to clean up the whole mess. She's got to remember the last one, but you get the next to last one.
People skills.
People skills. Do we see people skills? Look at that. Oh my gosh, we're rolling here. 4 for 4. You step back there and you come over here. This is the pressure spot right there. We're 4 for 4 so far. She delivered the promise. This one gave me the answer to the cupcakes. Pardon me, what are you pointing at? Oh, they're written on the back of that box? You're telling me that, well, we better hide that. Don't look at the box. They're actually they don't trust you. They're covering it with their hands. Okay, last people skill learned through Girl Scout cookie sales.
Business ethics.
Business ethics is right. Now, who has the ability to pick that tray up without dropping it? Okay, grab it, please. First hand up. Bring it over here. Come on, Jay, with the camera. Follow me this way because I promised my news team that if you got all those questions right, they would get a cupcake. We have one for you, Christine. One for you, Brenda.
Thank you.
Of course, I'm going to get one. Right there. Rodney, you get one as well. But now, Rod, you're torn. Because you've got this eating to do.
Yeah.
But you also have a forecast to take care of.
I'm not really that torn.
Easy peasy.
I will mention this as Rod gets ready for that forecast. Girl Scout cookie sales are happening for the next few weeks. Man, I wish I knew how long. How long are they going on for?
5 more weeks.
5 more weekends. Whew. It's a good thing we have authorities in the studio this morning. Right. So help out your local Girl Scouts and buy those cookies. Rod, did you get a bite yet?
I tasted the ice cream. It's quite good. Wow.
Let me ask the Girl Scouts, if you like the idea of snow in late March, let me hear you say, woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Fans.
If you would rather it be sunny for spring break, let me hear you go, oh yeah.
They like the snow. They like the snow.
Here's the deal real quickly. Girl Scouts of Oregon and Southwest Washington well represented on our news set this morning. Cookie sales are going on for the next 5 weekends. So support your local Girl Scouts. Your money for the cookies supports local camp opportunities. Thank you, girls, for coming in. Yay. Parents, you can clap in the background if you like.